Okay, guys. So today I'm gonna do a review on um, recent sessions since May the 22. Probably that's 5 days, totally 10 session. It's actually majorly 4 days, 23, 24, 25. Majorly, I would say it should be 3 day because majorly 23, 24, 25. And 22 we win 113. Basically, you can see we're doing pretty good. We win 7 session out of 8 session in the first 2 or 3 days. 24, after that we lose a small session. We lose a big small loss, but today we have a big loss. So we can see 1 point we win up to 800, close to 800, actually pretty good. 766, that's awesome. And then we lost almost 4 today. So you can see the curve. Actually, two curves merged together, but today we are during a historical blue. The blue line is, oh my, being crushed the blue line. So don't know what's going on, and today majorly is to find out our playing a little bit deep more analysis on this overview. We're losing the big blind. Small blind doing okay, but big blind doing not very okay. Hmm. But still, talking about hands, we play 5,000 hands, so still small sample size. We do play more, but generally speaking, it could be a little bit downswing, but it may be something we're playing bad. Let's see the report. Usually, I create a report from all the position. We're winning the most in MP, which is really weird. Cut off, we're losing money, but actually our adjust. Oh, we're losing money, but actually we winning a bit blind. Why does that? Oh, the stack. Uh, huh? What do we play during this time? I don't know. Why we are in here? Don't think I play other stack. Oh, actually we playing this. True. I play a little bit this, but not too many hands. Probably totally not too many hands. Uh, yeah. What? I mean, how many hands? 302 hand. I mean, but still in regard. So let's say all stack. Uh, yeah, 300 big. So still it's good. We are winning 11 big blind per 100 hands. Still after 5,000 hand. Just this downswing made me really think I need to do some hand review for today, specifically today. So to find out, let's see the lead tracker. Luck factor for today. We extremely luck to have flush, which uh, it's the extremely luck for the straight, so-so. For the normal, the set is normal. Actually, I think set and straight, uh, they don't know as strong as flush, but they are easier to get value from because straight is a little bit hidden. Set is the most hidden, straight is a little bit hidden, but flush is pretty obvious. You can see three same kind on the board, right? Easier to read. That's my feeling. Um, League analysis. Let's see. For sure, we are really aggressive into a 3 bet, which I like, but may um, fall to a 4 bet is also okay. Generally speaking, we play more like a regular player in the data. VPIP is PFR is pretty standard. So actually dive into today's session. It may be better. Today we play a 31 hand. Uh, that this is a session brings a disaster, so probably 1,000 hand. Yeah, it pops up other hands, and yeah, from this, hmm, we're gonna go over most of the hands. So big hands. See, this one is the first hand and the most unlucky. So this hand, we get kings. That's the first hand we sit down. So he threw a 3 bet, we do a 4 bet. Sizing is okay because we're not that deep, so I want him to call rather than call. Have ace queen that kind of stuff. Flop comes king king. I see bet very small. When he call, he could have ace. We could block in some club jaw, so he basically have um, ace very likely. I mean, king, queen, king, jack, that kind of hand may not be there too often. I mean, basically, we call a full bet. You may have ace, king, kings, low play aces, ace, queen, suited, tens, jacks, that kind of hand. Very, 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 very narrow. And turn comes a jack, so king, queen may not be there because blocking the king, but still a little bit possibility that two combo of king, queen, or diamond. Just one combo, and it could be sad too. Check, check, pretty standard. Here comes a flush. He bet. He is suspicious. Why he bet during the flush getting? It's a really small bet, but I choose to just give up. I don't really think he's gonna bluff here often. This guy is very, very unbluffable. So I feel like this is pretty frustrating hand because this hand may make me feel tilted though. Let's scroll down. Big pot we lost ace 10. Why we lost 50 big blind in this hand though? Bad decision. Let's see. We raise. Probably do a 4-bet bluff here. 3-bet, 4-bet, fold, fold. Call a 4-bet. Flop comes this. He check. C-bet 1/3. He jam, fold. Pretty standard. But thinking about ace 10 may just give up in the future. Feeling like our 4-bet frequency today is a little bit too high. It's actually fairly high today, the 4-bet frequency. Okay, queens versus kings. Pre-flop all action, so it's unlucky hand. Feeling like this $51, 47 queens again against ace king, all pre-flop action. This is a little bit unlucky again. I mean, this two hand we lost 100, but fairly we don't do anything online because it's pretty standard spot to get in the money with queens against various. But this is hand a really interesting hand though. I really do think about this hand for a long time. And raise king queen pretty standard. He cold call. I don't know. Cold call, two cold call. People are really cold calling. So 4-way with the plot. Very abnormal situation in the 6 max, but people are really fishy right here. Uh, Basically, you don't really call in too many hands, rather than 3-betting or folding. But so our hand pretty much has good showdown value. Basically, I will only bet here with queens, ace jack, that kind of stuff. King jack, queen jack. I will check in ace king, ace kings, aces. King queen pretty good showdown. We don't even need to bluff. We can have some bluff of some. I don't even have king 10. I will check most of the range on this board. It's really wet. It's touching all of their range, of their calling range. King comes pretty good hand actually. Especially nobody bet 10-9 pre-flop, which they are likely to have 10-9, but nobody bet. Reduce the possibility to that they have 10-9. He donk it. I call. Thinking about we're going to call, we have the possibility that we will have a full house on the river, right? And the jack, queen, king improve us, and our hand has really good showdown. We lose to 10-9. We lose to, oh, this guy may have a full house already, or ace jack. I don't really think ace jack is supposed to bet here. It's good to check call as a very strong hand to check call. Basically, when you have ace jack, you don't want to get raised in this spot. So, feeling like, generally speaking, uh, I don't know what he has. He could be has some bluff since, but bluffing the 4 people part is not that good. So basically, I can just do nothing but call. If you have played tighter, folding also a little bit too tight, feeling like you're blocking so many hands. Um, hand you still can improve to the better hand, so it's okay not to. When he check, I just check it back, and he start to overbet. Basically, he's putting himself in a full house or ace 10 even. This value is very polarized. Basically, he's getting value from ace king or aces. I feel like If I get a full house, I would bet here. So he's saying he get ace 10, a slow play full house, flop queen jack, king jack. Really not likely. King jack probably hitting the button. He's probably betting there. So I don't think he get a full house. This is my first impression. First, he didn't bet the flop, but then turn, right? He just called it. I mean, just bet the flop doesn't mean. I mean, really like he doesn't have queen jack or king jack. He would have a queens and kings. He got a three bet his hand, even though he's so tight. He got a three bet his hand pre-flop to isolate players and get the pot bigger. And very likely he say he get slow play 10-9 or ace 10. Very likely it's ace 10 because 10-9 is rare between. We may still check call him with some ace 10. So 10-9 is like you sometimes go get owned by your own self that you get the value and it's not that really clear. This is a really tough spot. I think King Queen is one of the best hand to call down there since we block more full house here. And he in situation that he can definitely miss some flush draw that overbet the river. He's saying get ace 10 or if the turn is a king of club, I would just fold it even because. But since the turn has spade draw and we're showing weakness by check check, I really close spot. I really want to see a solver maybe. Should we call down here? But the three-way pot, it's when they overbet there. King Queen's supposed to maybe not calling. It is pretty close. I want to see the solver how it goes though. But for this specific opponent, we don't have too much data. We don't know he leans towards the value or bluffing. It's pretty close in my mind. What if he bluffed there? How much could I bet? This size is pretty good size. What if I have a value hand like an ace 10? This size is a good size, so basically he showed ace 10. Let's see it's offsuit or suited though. I think it's offsuit, so I have 16 combo of ace 10. Still a lot of combo. The problem is I don't know what is cold calling the button with this hand is. It's fairly out of expectation though. This hand is a little bit close decision, but I take the line of calling. Ace queen, 5 bet jam fold ace queen. It's standard. Uh, Basically today I do too much 4-bet bluff. But since there's a caller there, I don't mind another gun. Another gun I take a lot of hand into 4-bet. Fairly strong, I think. It'll be a good play. And this is a straight draw. We play a little bit too aggressive maybe. A cold call is fine. 7-6 is okay to play against a cutoff. Basically we want to use suited connector better than offsuit king jack, I think. And my hand may not be dominated. Once they hit the flop the low board, we can get a lot more money, like such as this. Problem is the pot is 16.5 bet fairly big, and by there it's already polarized. So probably calling may be better though. If we have better club, maybe better to check raise. I'm thinking about since we don't have a club. Basically, 6-7 suited. It's better to raise when you have two more club on the board, or at least one more club on the board. Then I think it's better than pure straight draw with no club. The equity is not strong enough. Probably calling is better. I don't like the calling though. Maybe check call the flop. If check fold the turn is better. I think, especially the queen, really hit him more as queen. But 10 jack at there too. Anyway, this is an easy go to check on the river. I'm able to realize my equity though, but still this hand's not that good on this board. I think I misplay my hand. I think I just check call the flop, check fold the turn, maybe the best. This is a misplay hand. We can improve in this bigger spot. I mean, still we want to get into the big spot with a stronger hand. And today we actually not in the right side. This is holy cow. This is a big hand. We lost $100 from this hand. And we have 200 big blind. So I'll raise. He's 3-bet me in the cut in the big blind. I 4-bet 23. Why this guy is not folding ace jack suited? But it's okay to call though. We are so deep. He call. Flop comes this. He check. I bet. He call. So in this mind, he can have some flush draw. He can have a middle pair, tens or nines, jack ten, that kind of stuff. Ace jack, king jack, queen jack. Slow play. Nothing any second of slow play here. The board is so wet. Queens could be kings. Slow play. Then comes a queen. I bet again. And set up an all-in on the turn, so on the river, so I bet small. But maybe the turn I'm going for this bluff is a pure bluff. We may want to have a better hand. When the turn comes, can we have ace queen? So when the river comes, this is so polarized. We either have kings, aces, or we have ace king, nothing. So ace jack actually is not a bad hand to call down. We're saying we have queens 3 combo, kings aces 12 combo, total is 15 combo, and ace king 6. He bluff one of those 12 combo. We're bluffing ace deuce some random bluff. So 1/3. We actually over bluff here for sure. This hand probably we fold down. Just give up the flop is better. I think on this specific opponent, he just never folded in the second pair to us, and it just. But I like his calling. He's actually a pretty good call there. King Jack. He also over bluff. Why we are doing this? He he 4-bet. In a position in a small blind. He 3-bet really big sizing, but King Jack suited is okay to play post flop in position. So we call. Flop comes this. The bet. Probably just fold it though. But think about it, there's a battle straight battle flush. It's just turn comes a queen. When he checks, set up a check. That's a very, very good check because I'm thinking about giving the pressure on the ace high, and Rich is checking his. So I mean, players playing well. This two hand clearly the player playing better than you. Feeling like so. Ace 4 turn of flush draw. We a little bit over bluff here. Let me see. We 4-bet in the big blind. Call, 3-way. Flop comes this. Maybe just check. How about that? Oh my god, this is not folding the top pair. Turn comes a queen even. He's not. So people are really, really, really not folding. Even the turn comes a queen. He didn't not folding. But if you're gonna pick a one turn to jam, queen of club may be one of it. Of course, 3 of club, 2 of club, even better. 6, no, 2 of club. Yeah, give me a straight draw, even better. But still, maybe we 4-bet too often. Get ourselves into big pot with this hand. Probably we're gonna do it with a stronger hand, but occasionally you gotta do it. And this hand we call on the turn. We get 18%, call and all in. Maybe fairly not good. Yeah. Can he have some flush draw? Bluff too? He actually have a set though. Missed call though. Basically today we get into a lobby pot with vulnerable. That hand should just fold it. Pair queens loses to aces. So many hand. Misplay plus running bet. 3 queens already down. Yeah. This hand core quads, but not that hated though. Coin for chop, ace queen, 3-bet, bet call, bet raise, fold. 3 standard. Ace is lost. Oh my god, they lost 3 queens, 1 aces. Yeah, that's how it goes. Other hands. So basically, if you put it into, you have to doubt too long later. I feel pretty tilted though. So basically, we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 $50 pot. I only win one, almost $50 pot. That's how things get ugly. But before that, between dates, these 2 days we are fairly good though. You can see we are actually doing pretty good in these 2 days. Running extraordinarily well. Uh, in the flip side, we win more 14 big blinds. So I mean, I think our play didn't change too much. It just the blue line, there are a lot of variant spots. The red line is okay. So just try to win more hand in the showdown. And uh, table session, I don't understand. It actually has more than one table. So basically these days, including our losing today, we play 10 hour making 235. So it's $23 per hour. We can do better than that though. Try to. And it's probably stream ends here. It's really good to have some of this sharing. See you then.